Unit 1. It's an emergency. Lesson 4. Language in use. Vocabulary. Emergency. A serious and often dangerous event that needs immediate action.
Call me on this number if there's an emergency.
Experiment. An investigation to test or discover something.
We did an experiment to see how plants grow in different places.
Smoke. A cloud of gases that rises from something that burning.
We could see smoke coming out of the car engine.
Fire drill. An activity to practice leaving a place quickly so that people know what to do if there is a fire.
There was a fire drill at school today to practice for when there's a real fire.
Alarm. A sound that lets you know there is danger.
We left the building when we heard the fire alarm.
Fire engine. A large vehicle that carries firefighters and their equipment.
They needed 3 fire engines to put out the fire.
Activity 1. Listen and say.
This is exciting. I like fire drills.
Me too.
Why are you wearing goggles? What were you doing when the alarm rang?
It rang while I was doing a science experiment.
Oh, I see.
Why are you wearing that old shirt?
It rang while I was painting in art class.
Look, there's a fire engine.
And there's smoke above your classroom.
Oh no, smoke and a fire engine.
This is a real emergency.
Who can you see?
Alice and Kit.
What are they doing?
Looking at something.
What are they wearing?
Uniform, goggles, white coat.
Do they look happy or sad, or worried? Do they like fire drills? What was the emergency?
There's a fire in the classroom.
How did they notice?
There's a smoke.
Which word do we use before the past simple? Which word do we use before the past continuous? Activity 2. Complete the text with when or while. Look at the look box. We use when between past continuous and past simple. We use while between past simple and past continuous. Number 1.
There was a real emergency at school today. The fire alarm rang while I was doing a science experiment.
Number 2.
Joe was painting when he heard it.
Number 3.
Mr. Carter took all our names while we were standing outside.
Number 4.
Suddenly, some students ran out of the building. They were rehearsing for a concert when the alarm rang and they didn't hear it.
Number 5.
A boy fell over while he was running out of the building, but he wasn't hurt.
Number 6.
Then a fire engine arrived. 3 firefighters ran inside while we were waiting in the playground. And then we saw the smoke.
Activity 3. Match the actions and the activities. Then make a new dialogue. Wear a tracksuit.
Do gymnastics.
Carry a guitar.
Have a music lesson.
Carry a bucket.
Clean the kitchen.
Wear headphones.
Listen to music.
Hold a knife and fork.
Have lunch.
Why are you wearing a tracksuit? What were you doing when the alarm rang?
It rang while I was doing gymnastics. Why are you carrying a guitar? What were you doing when the alarm rang?
It rang while I was having a music lesson. Why are you carrying a bucket? What were you doing when the alarm rang?
It rang while I was cleaning the kitchen. Why are you wearing a headphones? What were you doing when the alarm rang?
It rang while I was listening to the music. Why are you holding a knife and fork? What were you doing when the alarm rang?
It rang while I was having lunch.